faking. Too much manipulating. Too much you can, but you shaking. Too much of a friend, yeah, you stuck for Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I? Sharing too much of my paint can graffiti art. Spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day. Breaking too much, these mobs operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Now with all the fake check-ins, either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They displace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. Few engine change, days to purposely misplace you engine. Eggshell it, tax you on your own land engine.
Yeah, Debo, what's going on? I'm having rice. Me and Chiefs had some rice with some what is that what you call it, yeast? It's like we're making like vegan eggs, but this is real eggs. Freeze-dried eggs, so they're better than the crap you buy in the store right now. And these eggs right here, freeze-dried, are about 10 years old. So I know it doesn't have, it's not sprayed, it's not with all that crap on it. I prefer to eat that than the eggs right now. They're saying, you know, organic when they're using those chemicals. I told y'all that I reach out and talk to companies, and I ask y'all to do the same. All right? Like I said, though, I can eat one of you. I can process you. I'm not the same as you, but I'm not a cannibal. Whatever the fuck that means. I know some people find it kind of hard because I'm talking. You see me, 2 eyes, a mouth, blah, blah, blah. Not Hollywood. We all look alike. The reality is, you know, you got to have something to sustain you when you're being sick, when you're being poisoned. Even my body's got to do the same thing. Everybody. You've seen, for those of you who went fishing at sea and you've been deep diving or whatever you may have done, you've seen the anomalies or the absurdities, right? What chemicals and poisons have done to certain parts of the water. Okay? Well, just because you're on the land doesn't mean it hasn't happened to you. You see it every day. Most of you, you're blind to it because you haven't stepped into the truth of who you are. So, I made us 1 cup of rice. It's enough to 2 people. And roughly about 2 cups of eggs, which is balanced out just right. And then we put about 3 tablespoons, big tablespoons of salsa grande, mild, spicy, with tomatoes and everything. Doesn't have all the seeds and the skin on it, which adds to your arthritic and your, you know, degenerative. You remember I was talking about the 2 things as far as niacin and lysine, you know, the things that make up your cartilage and everything else that you have to be active to actually make it to grow, but also what you put in. So that's all it is. It's real simple. And I did it in meat fat and with butter because you need the cholesterol. And I got very little black Hawaiian salt. I don't want to buy the stuff until I get down there where I need to be at. A little bit of gray Celtic salt, all right? Sea salt, real salt. That doesn't make your blood pressure go up. It's chemicals that do. Otherwise, I'd be diabetic, gout around my feet, high blood pressure, blah, 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 blah. And the rice, I don't rinse it. I'm not making sticky rice. And when you don't rinse the rice, you actually get the heart of the rice, even white rice. Because I had some goofy Asian, not all Asians are goofy or dumb, but this one was actually Americanized. Rice ain't your stuff. You conquered that land, the original people there. Shut up. Same 2 people that conquered Japan and came here and fought us, and we whooped y'all's ass. And y'all just happen to be around us and actually kind of love us. And regardless of the melanated families over all the crap that's going on in the big experiment, I says we cultivated wild rice here in Louisiana, all down the bayou in the Mississippi. That's real documented history. Just like I had my boy Chad, I had to smack him upside the head talking about we didn't have horses here. I'm like, well, shut up. I'm a horse rider. It's part of my family's nature and culture. But it had nothing to do with wars. That was the fake Civil War writing, making all these fake-ass white characters that didn't exist. All General Ulysses S. Grant. It's a stolen name, and the picture y'all look at, He's a fraud. Are you listening? How long have I been saying this? I knew 2 people, well, more than that, who fought in the freaking fictional Civil War. I welcomed anybody. When I used to go to the UN, when they realized, oh shit, we got one, real one, you know? They couldn't debate me. I knew they were here for nefarious reasons. And like I said, some of these motherfuckers get in my way, I will devour them. Now, I ain't talking about some cartel cut his lung out and he just living all that goofy shit. I said I will devour him. I'm not fucking analoging it. I'm telling you a truth. So fuck them. And there won't be nothing good. All the niggas over here playing, thinking they doing something. I won't waste my time devouring them.
Not a grown woman, a grown man. Is it in fact you black? You that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn, is it how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Ain't engine. No one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you down to a remix of religion. A graven image that reset the same station they made you. Engine that say unseen hand. You just straight can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Hold fast, let me get that. Out with that, gift rap, not rhetoric. Shit chat, shit back, go back and forth on platforms for a itch or scratch. Rich stack for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary conshipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag.
Hey, Jay. Yo, check it out, cuz. Remember I told you, right? Remember I tell you how that shit had me high in the motherfucker, right? Yo, check it out, man. Yo, here go T, y'all. Yo, say what up, man. Just lean in, man. Let them know what's up. What's cracking. Yo, remember when he was over there, he did that shit? This is the motherfucker that fucked me up, man. You know, I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't need it. Mango. But this is the one that I was, you know, remember I was three. Yeah. This shit right here had you fucked up. I don't care who. You can be healthy as hell.
I gotta be ready for that.
Nah, man. Hey, you know what? I can't, if I, like, say we drink some whiskey, right? And it's like, you know, I can't do it.
Nah.
I can't even do it. I don't know if I'm drunk. It's the last thing I want. That mother was strong. And they got 9. They got 9. I think they got 12.
I know they got 9. Fuck that.
Yo, this motherfucker, something wrong with these Peckerwoods, man.
Man.
Goddamn, I love Peckerwood friends, man. I don't know how they do it, bro. Yo, they put 2. See, Rogue is not new. Rogue is a reefer because they used to use real shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it has real nicotine.
Yeah, right.
And the things, the levels, get somebody to fuck up. You can take one of them things and kill you. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was dropping 2, man. In 95, you know, when I was in, when they first came out of that, because a lot of us was like people getting milk in, when they were getting biopsy. Okay. That was important. Okay. And then we dropping 2. I'm like, nigga. He's like, I gotta rush. Nigga, you got coffee, you done smoke a cigarette, now you done put 2 of them motherfuckers. I'm just trying to get my shit out. I'm like, something ain't right with these things. And I mean, I ain't gonna die, right? But I mean, I would say these niggas is hyped up on some different shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna get this on, and then you know what? We'll get it together. We'll head out. We'll see what's going on, and I'm gonna take that with me to show our homeboy, because you know when they see it, it's different. All right, now I'm gonna see when my neighbors. I'm gonna see if they don't wake up till about 12, so they come and get this shit. And I know he was looking at a couple of things down there. So it might be a Thursday, Friday thing too, for some people. But I also gotta go segue and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All right. So do what you gotta do when we get together. We head on out. All right.
Either you from the soil or you're not.
Y'all remember these old motherfuckers? Y'all remember when these came out? I bought the second pair. I bought the very second pair, yo. And I got the white ones. I bought the first pair of white ones. Nobody wanted them here. Those red white ones at the cross, they look like crap. There's this guy who can clean these up. I'm gonna give them to him. We got a whole lot of shoes and stuff to give away. And some people say, why are you doing that? I got Magnums, I got Desert Storm, I got my original Desert Storm shoes. Let's see.
Damn, engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you. Engine, they intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A great adversaries at the same station. They played you, engine, that say unseen. And you just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. Shit back go back and forth on platforms for a itch or scratch, rich stack for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary conshipment that don't kiss back, shit swag. We hit and get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold that provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shafati, shoot, Hebrew, mushroom, Mason, Morris, cornerstone, fraternal orders of Forest Rome. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit up, broken promises, home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines like ley lines, aligned with constellations. Rocks straight out till the land, till the sword is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. My word's wrong. With all foreigners off the land, it includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you can get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers did. Akichiwa.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Grand Rising and Grand Ascension. For those of you who've been up for a while, cool. Let me see. I was going to some pictures. I got to get my photo album book together. So I'm just going through a few things. Someone say, why? No. This is about people come in, get your shit, we'll wipe it down, and get the fuck out. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse my language, but it is what it is. So, let's see, pictures. That's what. Okay. This is some old pictures, though. God dog, man. I might show y'all one, man. I don't know. All right, this is when I came home, I think in 2000. That's after I came home. I think I was working at, I'll show you. I was working at St. Albans. St. Albans, I was working with LL Cool J's mom in the pharmaceutical, because his mom worked in the pharmaceutical company. And this is somebody, Donna Davis. All right, this is 2003. Donna Davis, that was my fiance. But we're not Christians and Muslims and all that. Thick motherfucking island girl. You hear me? Her pops is the one I went and helped work on Mike Tyson's home for Puff Diddy. We used to have a joke about P. Diddy. Everybody in New York knew he was gay. You know what I mean? So yeah, her pops was alive then. He passed away a couple years later though. Cancer got the best of him, all biopsies and stuff. That's her brother looking like a damn gorilla in the mist in the back. That was my boy. Everywhere I was, he was. You know what I'm saying? Not the one I'm not gonna say his name. He was still locked up. Y'all saw the picture with me with my big red fro standing with my boy down here. I just picked him up, blessed him with like 20,000. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like held the family hostage. He did some shit. You know what I'm saying? Small peoples, man. You know what I mean? So I keep pictures. So I'm just getting my photo album together. Just getting rid of the little things. You know what I'm saying? For you people who are into pronouns and shit, it's no problem for y'all to suck water up your ass. But for those of you who are about survival, if you by an ocean or you get caught in a lake and you broken legs, get you one of these because you can literally stick it up your rectum and blue water from the stream you're in, and you will hydrate yourself, and you don't have to be crazy, especially the seawater. You can actually drink a little bit. It's very beneficial. Can't drink a lot because then you shut your liver and your kidneys down. So I'm about some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But always keep these, all right? And trust in me when I'm telling you. I know when I was training for special forces, I learned a lot of things from the SEER guys, search and rescue. I'm not going to tell you something that's made up. And I know it sounds crazy in the time and age we're in. Some of you might survive, and you might be around bodies of water, and you may actually have one of these in your goddamn pocket. I don't have a clue. I don't know how things laid out. All right, so that goes in there. Somebody asked me, I guess they were watching the video, and so one of you guys who I think I gave a wrench, so I asked me to show you again. Well, if you were in Desert Storm, say so. So what battalion or what troop or whatever, right? These are the original 1991 boots that I got. These are the original ones. See the blood stain on there? A couple other, from whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? All right? These are the original ones. My name used to be on the inside, but I actually washed them by accident. Well, I didn't. Her did. And I didn't use the best. I used acrylic paint pen, thinking that would do it. It just came off. So these are my original ones. And so those of you who don't know, is he a veteran? That sounds like a retard. Anyway, y'all see that head right there. So TikTok has obviously been ran by biased Chinese, dumb-ass pale-skinned Jews, converts majority, or some worthless-ass Spanish mofos who a lot of us tire of because they're disrespectful, they don't know true history, and they're Americanized. And when I say Americanized, I'm talking about raised and bred and raised right here. Torn down and given some fictional existence to which your fake-ass government will never be truthful or honest about, because therefore, you would have to side and realize it's not about side, that you realize the truth, and then you'll be like, and we never hated or dismissed any of you. It's the motherfuckers who don't have real history, who want to be dismissive of anything truthful because they have bought into the old world. I had this fake-ass Native American. You can tell he has a couple of people, and I went and looked at his pictures. His grandma is one of us, all right? And it's one of these whitewashed niggas. I'm so tired of you when you get the straight hair shit. I don't have nothing against the fact that you got straight hair. My hair is weird, all right? But that's not the best of gene quality. You don't have to accept or believe what I say. I don't give a damn. I'm not here to regurgitate shit. But I have to point some things out. I know it's very bothersome because we have a lot of dumb people in this world. You have a lot of dumbass Ukrainians. You have a lot of dumbass people in Russia. You have a lot of dumb people on our sides. You have Philistines who can't even accept the truth of the original people of that land because they want to bargain with their existence as if it's plutonic in its origin. It is not. I don't agree with nobody murdering people, especially with a bunch of fake-ass racist dumb fucks from New York, Philly, Detroit, Chicago, LA, who went over there and fought, and fighting, all right, who probably feel like they shouldn't come back, and I would advise them not to. Because, see, this shit going over here is going to flip head. Now, there's some Venezuelans who are realizing that we're some solid motherfuckers. Now, they're starting to realize, regardless of what the CIA and everybody's giving them as far as weapons and everything else and the money, they're starting to see, not that they didn't, because they know who created the problem down there. They thought that they had a new generation of young folks that didn't have no idea, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with most things, you know what I'm saying? And most people have a hard time seeing it. Yeah, I saw the little goof bot. It's all right. Salutation to everybody coming in. My thing is I already gave them more. This is not Tony Stark and Holly fucking weird. Maybe they didn't get the narrative of why it was being painted for it because they were telling something that may happen. Could I be that? I don't know. Why don't you find the fuck out? Come and knock on my door and visit me. Don't be the pussy behind the computer. Come and visit. Come and find out. Okay? This is fucking only invitation I'm getting. The other invitation, there's no invitation. Rudimentally fake, fictional, whatever the fuck, functional, fictional. I don't care. Functioning, fictional. I don't give a damn what it is. Everything everybody's finding, the research guide, all of them. This is shit I've been saying before there was a fucking platform. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm your Neo. But anyway, right? People have a hard time accepting what may be plausibly a reality. All right? But you have a lot of dumb people in this world. A lot of dumb people. And you don't have to say dumb and mean it in a way that's, bullying or anything. It never means that. And we have to say that now because, we're dealing with a lot of tenderonis, so-called men who are tenderonis, you know what I'm saying? Who are just nothing but little fucking, I don't want to say women because women are balanced. Well, broken right now. But there's balance with them. These little tenderonis, these little things walking around, I guess they're supposed to have a rabbi in their back pocket to pull out and suck their dick and fuck them up the ass or something. I don't know how it's going, but that's pretty much the narrative who created the shit you're saying. And most of those fake little fucking Jews, you see how they want to rape the guys and shit, right? They want to rape them and do sadistic things. That's why Hitler was right. As far as the Germany of what we think existed. The narrative they painted is a bunch of lies right in the faces. Because I met people who fought in World War II, and they're very clear and straight and very poignant about saying, you know what? We were fighting the wrong fucking enemy. Now, they weren't supposed to fight the Russians either. They were supposed to be fighting the very fucking government that sent them over there. That's what they were saying. And these conversations actually happened on the beaches. Omaha Beach and all that stuff. They were actually people saying we need to go back and get whoever is the government. Something's not right. Then you had your dumbasses, your little fake Jews, German Jews, who were right there put in leading positions to push the men forward. It didn't matter if they got dead. See, this is what a lot of you got a problem with dying. Right now, a lot of y'all here, just your whole time here is worthless. You ain't amount to being shit, but you're scared to die. Well, don't worry about that. That'll be taken care of. So there won't be no fear. Because when it happens, it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It's just going to be what it is. I want to see how your funny bone exists at that moment. See, there's no coming back. There's no, I'm going to be re-engineered my engines. Because you got dumb motherfuckers. They're telling this lie that they're going to be saved. They're going to live 300 years. Look, I have inside sources. And we can fix you. We can make you better. They actually believe in this goofy shit. They have no fucking idea. Now, somebody wanted to come on a podcast and talk about the information he had found. And I said, we don't have to have a podcast for that. Talking about, he actually believes that there's black families that run all of it. I said, first of all, you fucked me up right there by using the term black. That's some new age shit. So, are you saying that to talk about discovery as far as right now? Or are you saying, you're going back? Well, he was pretty adamant in his stupidity. I'm going way back. You're black. But, oh, no, you're dead on arrival. Maybe he's probably running around here now feeling some kind of way. Yeah, you use crayon-colored terms based on a social construct. You want to get the France Boaz and all them motherfuckers, and so be it. You stay right there. All the history on our land is roughly curated in the 1800s. I don't want to hear about no 1400 bullshit, no 1600 bullshit, no 1700 bullshit. If you some fake-ass crackers who don't know about the cities that tells you no invention, you've got about 1,000 Pelskins saying you motherfuckers arrived out of nowhere in 1687. You go argue with them motherfuckers who are being honest about some shit, all right? And the other problem that I have is most of these motherfuckers running around are hybrid. That means mix. And they can't accept otherwise. Well, they're too stupid to know the truth because, well, five been lit under their ass and they don't know what to do on the curve of it. They think that they can argue a point when they have no true nationality, no true identity, no true reality other than what them fake ass, who gave them. That's their fucking history. Some will say, tappy taba, shut up. There are some who are our relatives, straight up, right side by side. Then there are the ones who are nothing but they came over and they became our enemies. Some of them, their leaders still hold that position. And so they got to manipulate the people to get them into that position. That's why you have worthless ass nigger CEOs who are fucking with Spanish and niggers because they need the division. you have dumbass crackers running around talking about the Aryan. They don't know the first thing about Aryan, and Aryan ain't got nothing to do with pale skin. Aryan was a nationality by identity, not as far as what you perceive or see, but like a flag, like a battle group. It had nothing to do with light skin, pale skins. Whenever I see races, they're the dumbest motherfuckers. They really are. They are, by the social construct of that narrative, the dumbest sons of bitches walking the earth. How do you want to be something? Because Hollywood paints a picture in movies, or paints a portrait in pictures and movies and media, but in real world ain't done shit, ain't invent shit, ain't the crop of shit, still a minority on earth. But you motherfuckers have been fooled because you're too stupid to see beyond that. This is not hate. This is just reality. And my boy, we was over there talking. I had to sit here and tell him to shut the fuck up when I'm telling him the horses was here. And he felt some way, didn't he? He explained, he backed the fuck off. See, a lot of people don't know this about me. But I don't make no faces. I shut the fuck up, because now you don't know what you're talking about. When I know something, you don't even ride horses. At one time, right? I had to use this as an example. That's my boy. Don't get it twisted. Me and him will nigga each other to death. Him being part Irish, you know what I'm saying? Kit Carson's great-grandson. And there's people who know the truth. And there's people who know the lie. I like when I get a Navajo coming here because, you know, I sit with the Hopis. You know, everybody knows it. And Hopi, and the word Navajo means thief. But you can't say that to nobody else. They say, Dene. Okay, Dene, fine. Made up a new fucking word because when you go back in the algorithms of the history, you can't find it. See, this is not hate. This is the reality. All right? There's enough of them who know their truth too. Because they actually literally sat down and studied instead of running with that bullshit we just popped out the ground somewhere. When at Fort Defiance and for about 30 years, before Fort Defiance, 30 to 40 years, before Fort Defiance, your asses were getting taught by my great-grandmas and others like mine in them Indian training schools before they became boarding houses. Then after they got rid of your stupid motherfuckers, they kept the ones who listened and bought into it, and they were adopted into families. I want y'all to start looking up Indians adopted into melanated fucking families. I want y'all to go and find out. And Peckerwoods, who we kept. See, this is shit when it comes to research this, find that. I'm the motherfucking historian on Tartary. How long do y'all think Tartary existed? Oh, how about the fact when Egypt didn't fall? How about the fact Egypt is still a place where the principles all around the world? How about the fact that some of those buildings are still generating a whole lot of energy? How about the fact y'all don't know how to fucking test it? How about the fact they had to get rid of our buildings because we were the first ones to construct? They see around the world, St. Petersburg, Germany, this, that, and other. Those buildings still stand, right? Over here, they've incorporated into the phallus to eradicate it, right? How about the fact that all our things were like circuit boards? That our coliseums, all our buildings generated energy, and the brownstones where we lived, also we were part of that. I told you that all electricity ain't coming from these goddamn things, these nuclear power plants. That was for weapons and fusions, everything else. Had nothing to do with supplying you with fucking power. You are still supplying everything with fucking power right now in your fucking ignorance. They're able to take your energy because you don't know how to fucking focus it. You really don't. You don't know how to focus your energy. And some of you probably just don't want to focus it. So you're just going to be all over the place, still giving them energy to create the things they create with your stupidity. Because you're listening to a bunch of niggas who's coming across. You got someone who really tight, man. They're coming across excellent information. They know excellent information. Oh, I'm not the only one. But I can tell you I've been doing this before any of these motherfuckers have. It's not a competition. Sometimes you just be able to have to accept the truth. And if you can't accept the truth, I'm going to smack you upside the head with it. You can take it how the fuck you want from there. All right? Like I said, in middle school and elementary, I was getting my ass whooped. But just even claiming to be Indian. It wasn't because they didn't say I'm not. But they couldn't. They just wanted me to say it around all these goddamn children who was around watching your people get fucking lynched. Saying I'm Indian. Dumbasses. Because a lot of them had accepted that they might be the Indian when they wasn't. Then when you talk about the Know Nothing Party in high school and Native American movement before there was even any talk. There was never no talk about no Native fucking Americans. They just had recently 39 years when I was in middle school had been accredited and stationed on their fucking lands. Now there was some before that when they were given the land in secret because the government, you see, controls it when nobody could hear nothing about it. Just like when they bombed Tulsa, Oklahoma, it wasn't the only one. Rosewood, it wasn't the only one. They got places over in Florida underwater in lakes, our towns. Nobody else. The buildings under. They say, oh yeah, that's just that's a dirt pile. And no, it's a marble and granite and stone buildings under all that, blown the fuck up. Just like when the Navajo met the Hopi, they were murdering them. Then the U.S. government said, oh, outstanding job. You heard this story. When the Seminole went to a certain place up under that fake-ass motherfucking Jew imperialistic read of a socialist dichotomy, right? Say, okay, well, if you can keep the people, which are the fucking people, Mexico and all this other, if you can keep them from taking the land from you, you can have it. And they killed a whole slew of motherfuckers. That's how they got to be in the places they are. It's not just it's just not just the Seminole. Mi'kmaq, all this derivatives of Pequot, all through Chata. God damn, we pretty much almost look Mexican now. Because see, after the killing and the murdering, and getting rid of all these people, they made this peace. The treaty with our people. The ones they didn't have to hold to. These treaties weren't made with no Native fucking Americans. The treaties were made with our fucking people. I had this goofy motherfucking peckerwood on TikTok, because that's what they paid. You already saw, I think the information came out showing that the government is paying motherfuckers to run around doing shit to get people stuff taken down because they don't want truth. And so you got the dumbasses who do it not knowing there's an end to all of this. See, everybody's comfortable right now. You're all comfortable right now. Yeah, you're happy. Yeah. We cool. We happy. It's all good. Yeah. We'll see how long that lasts. Oh, we'll see how well y'all fare in the end. So please do keep the view. Hang in here too, the whole damn thing. Just type your little fucking fingers. Oh, the wrenches will just go ahead and keep out. Just type away, baby. We don't give a fuck if it's the bot. It just adds to the illusion. You dig what I'm saying? Adds to illusion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're already dead. Jimmy, you're already dead. You're already dead. The gods are handling it. Y'all just can't handle the fact that the gods are fucking handling it. Because y'all not even little gods. You're not even tiny gods. Matter of fact, you know when you manipulate genes to create a new walking state, because we did it, how do you think we ended up in the position we're in? Oh, they didn't surpass us or anything. They just outwitted us because we weren't looking at the Jannah. We were looking more focused at the Hawa. And those who ascended, well, they didn't have to turn back. They didn't have to come back. Maybe one or two did, just to show and make people aware. You know, a lot of you are very rusty. You know what I'm saying? Okay? A lot of y'all are rusty. Don't worry. It'll change with a few. The rest of you have a choice. You dig what I'm saying? You have a fucking choice. All right? So I just thought I'd give a little more thing. Like if you look at Tartary, if you look at everything, the way everything was designed, the fact that we built Washington, D.C., how can they own it? We built it, but they talking about they own it. Well, that's what they paid for in gold, huh? While they stealing the children away, like make it make sense, right? And what's funny is y'all give this shit energy. Y'all fancify yourselves in this bullshit they've created. All based on false word energy that they're not saying. They gave teachers, you motherfuckers repeat it and you feed it. But you dumb motherfuckers don't get it. You stop feeding it the bullshit. Turn around and start feeding yourself your real energy and one another. What was that? Let me see if I can pull this up. I don't know if it's here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay? I don't save everything. But, you know, it's good to have some things, right?
Indigenous.
I enjoy when it does that shit. Because you got to remember, tres zapatos, or tres zapotes. Help me out, my Latino-speaking brothers, Spanish-speaking brothers. I don't like calling them Latinos and Spanish. A lot of them are brothers, y'all. Y'all need to know this, and sisters. Y'all need to know this shit. Get away from that white and black shit. Different shades of fucking wheat. We have people with straight hair. I know dark people, right, who are born here, who are Seminole, Gula Geechee, who got straight hair, thick as fuck, and you would think they were black Mexicans. They're not. They might have some French. Well, you got to remember, all those identities are made up and to bring on a new world order. And it's a slow process. While y'all running around in this fictional 2-3 month, I got to get a paycheck motherfucking mentality instead of looking for the long picture and fighting together to stop the incursion. All right? A lot of them are brothers and sisters. So, help me put that away where I can understand. Tres zapata. My Spanish is gone. I'm sorry, y'all, it is. My kids speak Spanish, better Spanish than me. Tres zapatas, zapatos. Anyway, it's called the Negro Head. I've been there. All right? I visited all of them. You know, a long time ago. All right? And y'all can buy into everything and pay attention to everything you want. All right? But I'm gonna pull this up, and hopefully I can pull it up. Maybe it's saved. I don't know. Maybe it's saved, and maybe it's not. No. I don't see it. So for some reason, some things don't show up on this tablet. I wonder if it's on my computer. Oh my goodness. It should be right here, y'all. Oh man. I don't see it, y'all. I mean, I could go on and just dig through the book. I don't want to be on here that long. This sucks. Oh, wait, was it on here? Let me see. Oh, why is the page not working? Oh, wow, it removed the page, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, wow. I guess they got rid of it once I looked at it. Let me see if this one comes up. I'm gonna buy it for $20. They actually have. This is not mine. This is something I'm just looking at. This is popped up under it. Tres Zapotes is located on the slopes of the Tuxtla Mountains in the state of Veracruz. It is one of the most important Olmec sites and the first to be written about Olmec head dating. I think they removed some of those heads. You got to remember, we donated one to Ethiopia, the one with the braids and everything. We did. We donated to Ethiopia. It didn't come from, it wasn't always in Ethiopia. We donated it to Ethiopia. Did y'all know that? Okay. Anyway, because they are relatives, just like the doggone. I know. It's easy to accept the world they painted and gave you, and it's hard to cut from it. But the truth is the truth. For those who utilize that word truth, I find it's a fanciful fucking weird word. Truth to me is a weird word, y'all. But I'm going to buy it for $20 to put in our first building that we built down there. Well, it's the first little shed we built. And everyone after that will have some resemblance, even underground. But that's not what I was looking for. I'm attempting to pull this out. I don't know why it's, no. Okay, was this it? Okay. Because you got to remember, 2020, right before 2019 is when they said, oh yeah, oh, this is what the fake ass Jews did. Oh yeah, those are not Negro heads. Those are the people that now. This is how dumb they are. First of all, you go anywhere down there, they tell you they know they didn't build that shit. They know that they didn't carve them goddamn heads. This is the funny shit. This is how dumb these fake ass Jews are. running around in our fake ass government with these little he-she's. They're so conflicted and confused. How can you run a military? They done broke your military. They done made your military weak as hell. I mean, you really need to look at it. I mean, look at how these police out here who once professionals in the military running around the streets broken. All right? With all inconsiderations and considerations of their stupidity. I can't find it, guys. I'll make a post about it because I can't find it. Hold on. It's like that sometimes. Excuse me. It's like that sometimes. I'm really trying to find it. Okay. That's not it. All right, I'm just gonna say this. All right, because I can't find it, but I do have it on one of my notes. Let me pull my notes up. I didn't want to pull my notes because I didn't really want to be on here. Motherfuckers. Oh no, I'm gonna hit you. In the head. It's something simple. It'll mean something to those who are supposed to mean something to. All right. Somebody asked me to go ahead and read all them patents. I said, get your lazy ass and go pull them up. There's hundreds of them. We're throwing them up for geoengineering or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let me say this. With brotherly love and honor giving preference to one another. With brotherly love. There are some people who don't know the first thing about being a brother, what it alludes to, what it exudes. All right? Just like there's some who don't know what it is being a sister, what it alludes to and what it exudes. All right? And honor. That means not in all just respect, but in retrospect, in truth, divinity. Divinity is what you are. Instead of a physical, but spiritual. The fact that you are light. You are the breath of life. For I breathe life into you, right? There's no creator, right? And honor giving preference to one another. You know what giving preference to one another means? It doesn't mean with the little goofy machine that can't learn or the ignorant motherfuckers who can't compose any difference, but only move in indifference. That means that you're supposed to be as one and move as one. Y'all have entitled yourselves with your predicaments or circumstance, meaning your position of where you are. That's not positioning. Positioning is like reading a fucking script, looking at the football field saying, hey, we're gonna run a Y seam, or we're gonna run this, we're gonna run the fullback, two corner, whatever the fuck, right? We're gonna make up some shit. Those are plays. Right now, you're the ones being played. People making calls, and you can see the calls. They're showing you the calls, but you can't even read them because you don't even know where to put the fuck. You motherfuckers are like little dots all over the fucking football field, in the infield on both sides, while the other team's sitting here strategizing, saying, well, we got them in a deadly funnel. They're every fucking where. We don't have to shoot in. We can shoot all around us because they're everywhere. It's like little fucking pop rocks everywhere. Y'all have no positioning. You can't even ascertain, discern, and culminate to come together. You think that when people say come together like one voice, some of you because believe it's relationship or this, that, and the other, or once, you think that, trying to get me to give up what I'm doing. No, motherfucker, stay dead. Or learn how to fucking live. And if you think that that's living what you're doing right now, just in case you don't, it's my fucking notes, okay? It's my notes, okay? So, I may have made a post, I don't know, but these things are important. So you motherfuckers are like the last little grains in a motherfucking bottle of pepper, and you know you need a teaspoon, and you ain't even got a motherfucking milligram. That's how you are. Just little flakes. Some dust. Yeah, that's light skin color. Just dust of pepper in the bottle. And you got, I need some more McCormick pepper. Stop using McCormick. I need some more pepper. Okay? And you think you're strategic. I said most of you are subscribed to. Some of you I haven't gone to subscribe to you. I have to subscribe to you guys. So that's what I do. I return a favor. All right? And I go and look at what you put up. I will literally sit down and go through all the videos you watch. And just by the way you conversate, I can tell the dilemma. Because you can't see something to free yourself. To exercise and utilize the information. Let me tell you, I don't see nobody commenting nowhere. Hold on now. God damn it. Why this? Oh, piece of shit phone. I hate this phone, cuz. I'm gonna blow it up, man. Oh, my apologies. Kilmere, what's going on, beloved? Go preach somewhere else. You don't know him or his community. Hey, you know how to do him, brother. You know how to get rid of him, Kilmere. Go on, that's your point. That's a big bro, James, not spread love. You showing hard. Who was that? Who was the idiot? That sounds like Christianity. Yeah, we don't do religion over here. Love you too. I spread love. Growing flower, you're breaking yourself. You sound like you just came out of prison, bro. Okay? Or you might have a homosexual relationship that's bothering you. You're contemptuous. I probably could call right on the head and I don't want to. Stop. Relax, brother. Come here. What's going on, beloved? Millennial, knucklehead. I couldn't see you guys, man. It's all made. What's going on? Yes, all made. Millennials, what's going on? Pure de vida. What's happening? What's happening? Local nigga album. Okay, all right. Snoo, what's up, baby? Yeah, it's good to have y'all up in here. Appreciate y'all, man. I couldn't see y'all, man. It's been doing some weird stuff. It was actually kind of dark. I didn't know if y'all could see me. I was about to ask y'all. Because I know for some reason I light and darken the screen. It's some weird shit, but it is what it is. The closer I get, well, the farther I move away from it, right? It gets the more I get closer, the lighter it gets. I'm like, yeah, it's feeding off of me. Anyway. Oh, yeah, for sure. Omek, what's going on? I want to shout everybody out. Brian Kelly, what's cracking? What's going on, beloved? Omek, I got you. Yeah. ML, what's happening? Thanks for the donation. She be blessing me with it too, man. I respect that woman like a mother. She just, I'll say her name in a minute. Appreciate you. Always. Tony P, what's cracking, beloved? Anyway, right? It's like, don't lose track, which I really don't. It's paramount that y'all come together. And reason why I like some people's, well, I actually enjoy with total fucking, I mean, I can't express the enjoyment. When certain people are teaching things, it's like, pay attention. I told you, I gave y'all if I knew. I told y'all Atlanteans. Well, who are you, Dans? One and the same. Y'all have built a major world all over. You were all four corners. They have to tell a fake story to include themselves and bring this derivative to separate and further crush you. And it's messed up. It is. It's messed up. Can I say it in a way that could have you gravitate to it more? Of course. It's not for me to do that. You got choice. You got to make a choice, people. I can't just throw things out there I have a story to tell. That's going to help a lot of folk. And then a lot of folk, it's going to rear up the inferiority. I don't care either. Trust me. Ask the brothers who are around me. Okay. Really about how I am. Some of you just choose not to be around. I think you're scared. But anyway, you know that big ass yellow streak running up. I don't want to disrespect that beautiful color yellow, but some of y'all got that motherfucker running up your back. But you got to come together, and I'm tired of hearing that old motherfucking fake ass slave narrative. All right, all the made up stolen shit. Come together right now. All right? We don't need a certain person with shades singing something he got from melanated people during the time of jazz. The potence of coming together. People have a hard time because they can't just rattle off shit like this. See, I just don't want this. You dig what I'm saying? What I'm saying is based upon facts. Jimi Hendrix told your monkey asses to come together when he decided to go and play Morgan Freeman. Elvis Presley, before he decided to become a preacher. You have to kill off the character sometimes, just like my uncle, John Amos. And people for 20 years thought he was really killed because of good times. Good times. You get the song based on the fucking 80s compared to the 60s, the 70s drama of the TV show. He was tired of playing the game. And yet, when he got older, because of his son's drug habit, who was big with death row and all that, right? My cousin. Yeah, KC. Y'all should know about my cousin. Oh, y'all forgot about my cousin, huh? I could probably walk up to Snoop right now Mention his name since I'm his cousin. I'm also the original Twin City Breaker. Before, I think he wasn't even born when we was doing it. But it's not about that because, you know, the fiat, a persona, a certain other dogmas can have people believe in things. You motherfuckers like to move in your little fictional world. I like how y'all move too. I'm enjoying it. But you ain't coming together. You're not moving as one. Y'all moving like the most fucked up wire that's been frayed everywhere, and I'd be scared to motherfucking even try and bring it together to put flux and solder to bring it back together. You know flux and solder? Yeah. I'd be afraid to bring the motherfucker. That wire probably strong right here, right? Like, come on, you motherfuckers is like this here. So, as above, as below, right? Even the reversal of the earth. You think that you're the only thing up here when this thing's living right here. But like I was saying, I wouldn't even want to put flux. Bring you together, put flux. You'd probably be so fucked up when I bring you together. It's called dissimilar metal corrosion. Do you know what it's called? Dissimilar metal corrosion. You'll probably fuck this one up. Because you don't know how to move as one. No, they got to take you to boot camp, break you down, put your same clothes, make you pay for it, even though it was already paid for when you was paid, you know, paying taxes and all that shit. You had already paid for it. This is how they got you motherfuckers. This is why Hidden Kitchen calls you dogs. This is why they feel the way they do about you. And you're expendable as far as fighting these fake ass wars with goofy bitches telling me they want to be the president, who laugh at everything, can't even articulate nothing, who don't sit there and have no real conversations other than her damn self reading the prompt, but it's always he, because she knows exactly what's happening. But you dumb motherfuckers just don't know how to move as one. You won't clean yourselves up, bring yourselves together. So that way the flux can be put in the solder meat where it melts, or mate. They say mate. Become one. So you're cut off at the root. Oh, that's right, you think the root's down here. How you gonna be rooted down here when you ain't even nourishing and tilling the fucking soil? So the root you are cut from. You're just this little fucking thing running around down here, all backwards and upside down, inverted and reversed. But you don't get it, huh? Oh my goodness. God damn. Well, God damn. Wait, I'm gonna learn. You're gonna sit there when everything's blowing up, no power, the motherfucker pop, 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 boom, boom. Zzz, coming to blow you the fuck up. Because you're too goddamn weak. You didn't decide to get together. Got women grew up without guns. I don't want to get a gun because shut the fuck up. Don't want to get around people to better yourself to take the risk. Even Pastor Dow been out for the last couple of days training his people how to operate firearms, giving them excellent lessons on how to use those firearms. But y'all want to be around bum ass niggas and this bum ass women and think that that's supposed to make everything else all right. Now, mind you, there's certain people that are in certain places where they can't have firearms, but I always tell them, learn how to make one and make one fast. Because there's going to be a time when everybody's going to be subjugated. And there ain't going to be some come down and save you up and some raptured shit. You're supposed to rapture your fucking selves. That means ascension. You don't even know how to ascend because you don't pay attention to the little things, the little dividends. Oh, we can come and give you all hints all day. There's only a handful that's going to get it. The rest are going to sit there like this. And then when you say key things, which I don't have to, the other ones will shut the fuck up for a minute. Like, what did he just say? Something to think about it. Something to think about it. The government, what's up, also swore, hey, what's up, Brian, that sales tax will never go over 6%, but it's like, well, they're talking about raising it another 25. Yeah, fuck the government. Exactly. I got you, brother. Hey, Zuri, what's going on? How you doing, beloved? What's happening? What's good? Brian, I got you too, beloved. Appreciate y'all. Melinda, you know I got you. Delusion. What was that? Knuckleheads, appreciate it. Tony P, I got you. Got you. Brian, it's good. Yeah, sheeple like a motherfucker, bro. All the crayon color, all the, you know, every time I get tired, I be around people I know, man. They always got to talk about race to let the other person know, but they don't really know how to talk about it. And my thing is to make sure they don't deflect, and just attack it and say, what the fuck, man? We say we don't believe in it, why are you still talking about it? Some people have a hard time with that because they're disingenuous. And that shouldn't cause nobody else any affliction. That's on their ass. I get tired of being around worthless niggas too, who feel some kind of way when somebody starts talking about race. Well, it's not to be dismissive of what have happened, but if that's where you're stuck at and you can't go back before that, you just need to shut the fuck up. Because we always got the people go back, during the 60s and the 50s. Nigga, what do you know about the 1800s? What do you know about the so-called 1700s? For me, that's the 800s and the 700s. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. Just like I know this ain't 2024. I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. You don't go see me out there celebrating some fake ass shit, further putting myself in the deeper spell. And all you accountants, you just don't know it. Y'all motherfuckers been eating human flesh. Another reason why you're having a hard time ascending. You motherfuckers, they have found a way to put it in damn near everything. Well, we already know about the FD Red and all that shit, right? It's everywhere. Where do you think all these motherfuckers go missing? How in the fuck do we get all these goddamn vegetables and all this fucking meat? And they're killing cattle and shit all over the fucking place. I know the earth is big. No, you gotta understand something. Most of these animals are not indigenous here. They're hybrids. How the fuck you think they made them? But you ever been to a chicken farm? Of course. You ever been to a pig farm? Of course. I've seen the wild ones, the wild boars in Africa over here. And I don't like calling that place Africa, but they're ignorant too and they calling it Africa, so fuck it. You know, why not? You know? When in Rome, and you're all in Rome everywhere. Rome is in existence, a long arm of everywhere, just like Egypt is. And it still stands, y'all. You're still in a period of fucking Egypt. And Tartary, whether you like it or not. It's just not functioning. It's the circuit board with some changed circuitry. None of you ever pay attention. How many of y'all look at maps and look at how in California certain cities go on an arc, and then you have these straight lines, and then you have these, and you don't even know how it works because you don't know the sediment nor the metal underneath the fucking ground. You really don't know where the aqueducts, when they say, oh yeah, we got sewage and plumbing, but they got this one place with two big water things, the same place where all your pee and your poo go, that they recycle and push right back through your fucking sink when there's trillions or quadrillion tons of fresh water in the ocean, like 3 to 4 different types of water. But they'll never tell you that because they've only educated you and gave you fluoride to keep you fucking docile, besides aluminum and everything else and metals that fuck with the natural metals in you when you need minerals. I mean, I know people gonna be sitting there going red, talking crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. I could dig it. I could dig it. I'd rather be on the stage getting paid like, $275 an hour talking to people who want to listen than a whole bunch of greedy, stubborn-ass, hard-headed motherfuckers who don't know how to hear anything. But I know, fucks me up. I know 7% of you motherfuckers are going to get it. So that means 7% of you are going to be my right-hand motherfucking dogs. I'm talking about with big spikes, rah, rah, rah. Not just the bark, but the fucking bite. Okay? That's fucked up. 7%, ain't that some shit? A friend of mine said, Ray, how come when we go to the res and we go out to shoot, the girls always shoot good? Because they're not like man knows there's gonna be some motherfucking kickback, right? So what's the man doing? He's getting too tight on it. So therefore he's gonna have a lot of feathering with the hard side of the red dot. So when you crank up on this motherfucker, right? When you crank up on it and you pop that round off, right? It's tight. You gotta, instead of having it lucid with a good grip, firm grip, to let it pop right back in its position. But where your finger pointing is motherfucking where you're hitting. But women, for some reason, because they know it's going to be boom, that's why they hit themselves in the head sometimes. But some of them shooting the shits is right on. And it's like they go back because they realize it ain't that scary and they shoot better than men. And they fuck up a little one down the road and they got to get back on the bicycle. After the first time they rode pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Men, we fall down and then we got to learn, okay, well, I can ride it. Look, mama, no hand. Tree, Rambler, 55 Chevy. That's how it was for me. And then I said, I ain't getting back on that. 2 days later, I'm seeing everybody riding. I got a bike. Fuck it. And I'm riding. Look at me, I'm riding. I'm turning around corners and shit. 2 months later, I'm popping wheelies. But you know what I'm saying, right? But women have this center of balance that is more compatible for comfort. For comfort. Because they're going to be in a very agonizing fucking way if they fucking with us. And to bring birth into a painful situation. So men are supposed to be that way. But do you see where the balance is? The man and the woman? So if you can take away from that, anybody that's willing to take away from that for their physical pleasures and their false mental disparities, they are their own destruction. So when I said 7%, I mean 7%. You can change it. You have a choice. Prove me wrong. I think you can. Some of you think that you are like me. You're not. I ask you to walk beside me, so I can walk beside you. Supreme Chief Holiday. Who's going to call himself Supreme? It's a powerful word to speak, but Supreme is not the end. Infinite Chief Holiday would have been perfect. Ain't Holloway talking about he's the best of what? I mean, you got Luden's best, you got best hot dogs brands, you got best of what? He could have says Dane Holloway, extraordinary. Dane Holloway, the extraordinary, because that could be a plethora of individuals. Everybody can walk in extraordinary and an infinite form of wisdom. Conceptualized not on acceptance, but by your works. Most of you are so busy with these fucked up egos, you can't even extradite your own self into a position that is not based on the curriculum of servitude or slavitude and the mental fucking, I would call that the mental diaspora of things. I know, Pure. I know, brother. And that money will make a motherfucker. When the money make you, that mean it broke you. All right, break you. And he's got to deal with that. Because I know he come over here and watch some of this shit. You don't get people following because they free it up, right? And you got the bots. I like what the brother does. Don't get it fucked up. We're not one and the same. I'm different from everybody, but we are one and the same. Get what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to humble motherfuckers. And when they can't eat humble pie, it's not about ego. Then you point out where the flaws are. Now, if a motherfucker feels some kind of way, they can speak up, then I'll point out your flaws real quick. That's all I got to say to that. Okay? Everybody has them. I enjoy them. I think it's what make me normal. The flaws show you that you are in a bad position. The flaws let you know you're in a fucked up world. The world's not really fucked up. The world they've given you. What do they say? You will have nothing and you will be happy. I mean, if you think I'm making this up, I mean, go look at it. They want to get rid of 6 billion people by 2025. Well, goddamn. This is August going into September, right? Do you think they're saying it without already knowing what they've done? I mean, look, the other day they didn't spray. And literally didn't spray the day before that, and the sky was perfect blue. What are y'all seeing now? You think they don't know what the fuck they're doing? Yo, because you're breathing, right? You feel all right, right? Y'all fail yourselves so much. Y'all have failed so much. And you're not supposed to keep failing. By the narrative of what failing alludes to. Not succeeding, falling short, by the grace of God, for those who are religious, right? And nobody's coming to pick it up. It's up to you. Come on, man. They want the guns. They're going to get the guns because they know the guns can slow down a lot of shit. They can't solve or stop everything, but it can cause a fucking problem. I don't think y'all get how serious this shit is. And a lot of the ones talking about, take the guns, those would be the very ones wishing somebody that was there with a gun when ain't no police coming. Hell, they done already shows you that they work with the fucking, they work with the false republic, and they're going to turn on the fucking senseis, the Jedi, if you want to use those narrative. I got to paint a picture for you guys because I know it's hard for y'all to accept this reality. Okay? And when the motherfuckers start turning, they're going to be kicking in your door and taking you out back. and making your fertilizer. All right? You think I'm kidding? Y'all have no fucking idea what you're about to fucking... The whirlwind that's about to sit down on all you ignoramuses and some of the fucking real trolls, you think they want them? They're going to fucking be kicking in their doors. It don't matter if they're in a synagogue, deep 2 stories in an old building that nobody knows about working. They're going to go down there and they're going to blow them the fuck up out the motherfucking ground. They're going to sit there, the people in certain ships, they're going to turn on. Those ships and those ships are going to blow the fuck up out in the oceans. They're not going to let the army stop coming to do what they got to do. Oh, and all of them, officers and generals, all of them have taken an oath that, oh, well, when it blows up, I'm dead. Y'all don't have a fucking idea what's about to hit you. But you think you know everything, don't you? Oh, the shit that's about to befall you guys. Holy shit. I just want to watch. Because you didn't listen. Yes, you came back. So that tells me a lot about you. Also pay attention when you hit from a channel and I see your account again. Lets me know that it's a bot or it's Facebook or it's YouTube or it's Instagram. Hell, they all work together. It's the same fucking organization. As stupid is as stupid does, right? What was that? Tara Jones, what's up, mama? What's happening? 10 years of chemtrails did nothing for a week. No one noticed. Yes, Brad Hunter. Ain't that some shit? Nobody even fucking noticed. They're just walking around fucking chemically lobotomized. I gotta make the donuts. I gotta make the donuts. I gotta make the bagels. I gotta make the shawarma. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? If I was watching, why do you think they're watching y'all? Through your TVs, your phones, and everything. They're watching you because the shit's funny. I'm watching. I don't have to look at you. I'm laughing myself. I'm being honest, all right? So don't take it personal. Well, it is personal, but don't take it personal. I'm laughing because you motherfuckers don't want to get together. You wonderful sisters and brothers, of all walks of whatever the fuck life you have, just can't get it to fucking together. I mean, you literally have some dumb peckerwoods out there who've been nurtured and alive, right? Raised and taught. And I can't see myself being around the niggers. Oh, shit. And then you got some niggas. Oh, there they go. Talking about my Ronald Reagan. Oh, I can't stand to take these little black motherfuckers back to Africa. Send them back to Africa. That's where they need to go. Oh, let me ask you a question. What do you think you get with Celine Dion? Oh, and oh, beautiful head. Oh, my wonderful Queen Elizabeth. Oh, rest her whole Christian peace. Jesus Christ. Oh, but you understand what I'm saying? Y'all get it. All right? So it's funny how the Negro got niggas hating them and Peckerwoods and everybody else, and they hate themselves. How did you get there? But you can't see beyond that because you can't see in front of that. So that's why you got that. Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah, you know, I like doing Uncle Ruckus, you know what I'm saying? If I start doing the other voices, I'd be like Red, you know, heavens to Murgatroyd, you know, the little Martian. Or let me see, what was that one? Yeah, Yogi, how about we go to the park and fetch us a picnic basket? I don't know, Yogi. Well, you know there's a lot of voices. How about we go? No, I'm going to do Fat Albert. Well, but I'll be a fat monkey's out. I mean, I used to do a lot of voices because I did stand-up comedy, you know, and I like the ventriloquist stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do no more because some of y'all start going, wait a minute, where are you getting the voices from? You know what I'm saying? Oh. Popeye. Okay, we're not going to do Popeye, all right? Because that gets a little morbid and stuff. We're going to let that be. Yeah, just stand-up 3 years. Been in a few movies, bunch of nothing. Sold drugs, saw the fucking dark side, which was pretty cool. I used to have to, what was I, 17, 16, I used to have to fuck this 40-year-old sexy ass rich millionaire in fucking New York and Manhattan. I used to take her 2 pounds of weed, and every once in a while, because the Puerto Ricans, I'd drop off a 8-ball of crystal coming out of Chinatown, you know, that snowflake shit. Not crystal meth, but snowflake. the you know what I'm saying, scales, right? And I used to have this. Oh, she was beautiful. She had the big polar bear at the fucking stairs, walk up and wrapped around the fucking, like, I don't know, man. This fucking penthouse was fucking humongous. It was Tartarian. But there she is and all that glorious with all that thickness. 40 years old. I'm 16 and 17. I'm just selling drugs. You know, that's when I was like, and I was working for the Rebel Army of Touch in New Jersey. I was in the Union at 18 with my uncle, who was one of the heads over there. And I went in the military, you know. I was supposed to go on the French Foreign Legion. I told y'all my story. You know what I'm saying? Two of my boys went. I didn't have enough to get over to France, to knock on the door, to start the process. It's not because I didn't have money. I just didn't want to go. You know what I'm saying? The money was dirty money, and so I just give it away and have people partying and drinking. So I didn't have them. Now I went in the military, I started new. Yes, some would say, why didn't you put those all them 100,000? I didn't have no respect for it. I knew better. You know, once every other week going to see her, man. I was like, no more, you know. No, you know, for those of y'all who just think sex is everything, no, it's supposed to be meaningful. No, it was dark. It was good. You busted a nut, right? But it was some evil people in the world. And I'm not talking about evil in a way that's beneficial for the dark. I'm talking about stupid. And I mean bottom feeding stupid, all right? You have all that money, everything, and be the most miserable, unhappiest motherfucker running around, and they exist, all right? And that's why I share the stories. That's why I share them, okay? I have no secrets. What the fuck I gotta lie and make up something for? You know what I mean? You said blacks? I'll tell you what. So you don't get a black eye, get the fuck out of here. Charles Johnson, what's up? I like yellow chunk, not this bullshit loose wife. Man, shut that up, Brian. We don't fuck with that shit, man. We leave that alone. T-Mac NYC. Fish scale, that's it, yeah. That was what it was. I had to get it Chinatown over there in Queens, y'all. Yeah, for real. Like a small little Chinatown in Queens. And I had to Manhattan, was closer. And it was more Puerto Rican. Well, he's Puerto Rican and Chinese. He used to be like, yo, Red. He's the one that hooked me up with it. I got the 2 pounds of weed I get from my own shit. And I pick his little 8-ball up and I go down there like, make sure I got enough condoms and all that. And I was like, and lube, yeah. She was one, you know, and always, you want to do something? No. What the fuck is that? That's when I really leave, because I use that as an excuse to leave. And I go back, it's the same thing. You want something? No. What the fuck is wrong with this dumb bitch? And I'd be like that in her face. She's like, oh, I love when you talk rough. I'm 17 years old. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, and that's the world that still exists there in New York and Philly and Detroit, Chicago, and everywhere. Boy, it exists everywhere, especially LA. Oh my God, man. And some young brothers I can introduce you to, man, they felt like they was nothing but call niggas, man. Like, you know, for these rich motherfuckers and some of the weird shit they want them to do. I mean, this world is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It is. It is really, it's smacked up, you know what I'm saying? Money doesn't make the man. And the money ain't even money no more, you know? Paying colors for the pack, chosen plants, you mean. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, knucklehead, don't say Puerto Rican, but that's kind of right. Don't say that. And my kids right now, because they Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? But they, you know, me and their mom, you know what I'm saying? They see that, they be fucking probably blowing snot bubbles, but curse your ass out. But no, but the thing is, we say, if we keep holding on to any one of the constructs, right, that is false. That's like people had a hard time when I said, the so-called generally they talk about is my relative, and they ain't the motherfucker they showed you. Ah, you crazy. All them was over here, and I'm standing there by myself. I'm telling you, that's my motherfucking great uncle. And I think fourth great uncle. Gas. Taste the price of names. And I says, It says, the one they gave you is bullshit. And they're like, what do you mean? And though I got a picture, I don't show it. For what? Well, I'm going to have them prove something so they go like this. Oh, that's him? The picture I put up yesterday was the real Abe Lincoln and the fake one. I told you the history on the fake one. Go back and look at the videos. I gave you the whole history. Fur trader, where he came from, in New York, how he was adopted, became a Shriner, a Mason, and then they put him out there and they had him doing pictures. Standing with shit. They didn't even exist. They had to downplay who you were, what you were capable of. The fact that I proved that Maxim did not make the first machine gun. It was a brother. You just got to do the deep research. We made the first machine gun, not just the airplane and the helicopter and the blimp. We made all that shit. So what are these motherfuckers doing? They take our shit, they weaponize it, and then we forget who we are. And then here I come along and I show you. And you have a hard time accepting it when you can accept the tips of your fucking finger. That's why they're escaping and they want to blow everything the fuck up. Because you motherfuckers are waking up. They don't give a fuck about the ones that's not waking up. They'll kill them anyway. You keep them trolling. Keep sending them a paycheck. Those dumb motherfuckers with their diapers on, their little mud mask on, with the butt plug up in their butt, the red ball and the thing while they sweating, all right, about to have a fucking cardiac arrest, they're going to get rid of them too. That's why I welcome them here. Because see, when they come here, there's a connection deeper than me having to see them. Some of y'all think it's a game. And I'm grateful for that. Ooh, they got people stupid. I'm grateful. Ooh. I always said, if I shoot you, would you die? I said, as far as what you're concerned, probably. I said, but what you gonna do when I'm at your door in your bedroom the next day? He said, what do you mean? I said, why don't you shoot me and find out? You're right here in front of me, right now. Boy, he might shoot me and find the fuck out. I ain't feel no way. They could put all the little machines. I don't see if I'm nervous, if I'm worried about being shot. Shoot me in the fucking middle of my eyes. Shoot me in my heart. And let's see what happens tomorrow night. Let's find the fuck out. Let's see how many times you can die. We're revealing things, right? Why do you think I drink this? Huh? Why do you think I drink this? You don't think it's a game, don't you? You're gonna find out. The only ones playing a game but not involved in it is you. I'm attempting to get you to ascend. If you're having a hard time with the shit you're eating, do yourself a favor. Stop eating for a fucking week. And apply yourself the same way and see what happens. Are you too scared? Are you too fucking scared? Do I have to golf clap your fear? Do I just play the smallest fucking violin for you? Like a gnat, a chigger. We call screaming mimes in fucking Puerto Rico. We call them screaming mimes. The little flying teeth. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody used to be in the squad like, how come they ain't biting you, Red? They're smart. I said, well, why they biting all y'all? Because you're dumb. Oh, you think I'm playing? I don't know. Any of my brothers I serve with on here, can y'all speak up? Choust or any of y'all? Any of y'all here? They usually come through. Ask them. You think it's a game, though? One night, me and a good friend of mine, I'm not gonna mention his name, Rich, skinny old pale skin. We was out at the lighthouse. We wanted to go out and do some more drinking and shit, right? So a cab picks us up and he pulls into a dark road. I knew it was close to the base because I'd walked the perimeter of the fucking base. People said, what you doing, Red? He's not gonna come back for a whole day, y'all. I had my little tent on my back and my little sleeping shit, and I'm walking the whole perimeter. I had to be careful because there's certain things in Puerto Rico on the base you couldn't, San Juan. Looking at the crabs and everything. And I saw these roads, so I always remember these things. So the cab pulls down this road. I'm like, yo, he's taking us by the base. This is a dead road. And he gets out with a 38 snub though. So sorry ass English from New York speaking, punk ass Puerto Rican motherfucker. He gets out and starts digging in his balls, pulling all the money out. I get out and be like, yo, man, I got a few dollars. Now, I had about $3,000 on me, front and left 2 pockets, but I had my wallet, had about $250. That was more than enough for this punk, drug fiend, crackhead motherfucker to take it. And he took off. Rich goes to climb with the barbed wires, and I'm standing on the other side of the fence, and he's climbing down, getting scraped up, and he's like, how'd you get over the fence? Like you climbed. I scrawled up that bitch and popped over it so fucking quick, not in fear, because he didn't know how to climb over a fence. He didn't even hear me or see me. I was right beside him. All the guys I work with was afraid of me, all right? You just need to know that. And 2 days later, the motherfucker was found dead on the same block in the same place. And they couldn't figure out how he died. Ooh, for all you retarded motherfuckers who've been capitulated to the little fake world they gave you. I'm attempting to get you motherfuckers to move different, to think and perceive and sense different. But you motherfuckers like the little world of fake gravity and everything else elliptical while they got you squared the fuck off. Now pie that shit for circumference. Make it make sense if you're such great mathematicians. And yet you just can't even comprehend the little fucking things. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to sign off here. I'm gonna come back a little later and read shit. Gotta run around, do a few things, you know what I'm saying? Find out some things, you know what I'm saying? Not probably, facts, appreciate you. More than 4 Articles of Confederation, exactly. Morris is on the back of the $2 bill. He was president before Washington, but it wasn't taught because there was a little... Yeah, well, let me see. Because, you know, they changed everything. That's what the little fake motherfuckers do. And then they use weapons to keep you solidified and fucked up. Ain't that something? We want to make them weak and everything else. Let me see if I can remember. So, they give you that one little nigga right there. See that one little tiny head? And they got y'all in cartoons looking like big mouth, red lip. That one little nigga they keep there. When all of them was niggas. Every last one of them was niggas. And Thomas Jefferson. When did we get a pale-skinned nigga white called Thomas Jefferson? All the slave narrators have Mr. Thomas. Yes, Mr. Belvedere. Jefferson, get your ass. Weezy. But y'all can't seem to get how these motherfuckers fucked up right in front of your face. Because you got a dumb bunch of pale skins that say they come from a place where they speak Finlandian and Norwegian and this, that, and Celtic and all this other shit, right? And they come over speaking English and they go, oh, but this is who we are. They got rid of a whole nationality of names to create fictional names and make y'all part of a false diaspora. And then you got all these goofy niggas who are making $1 because they believe in this black, red, and green shit without even knowing the truth, because they've been running around in the same lies, making the same dollar with fake fame and everything else to make a motherfucker want to holler. Mention his name. Let's see. Anger is a punishment given to yourself by someone's actions or behavior. I like that. Yes, and emotions and feelings are derived from that too. Excellent. People are going to be grimy. Yeah, I know. Yes, yes. Indeed, a melanated. Brian's in black and white. Okay. What are we talking about? Go back to the beginning and check it out. Exactly. Have a great day, Knucklehead TV. Appreciate it, beloved. These were 8 melanated presidents before George Washington, with John just being, yes. Later on, the sisters, go be great. Brian, appreciate you, beloved. You too. Pile that shit. For circumference. Delusions. That's what I told them, Ray. Awesome. Like I said, they were all so-called black, not just one. Exactly. All of them. The rest of the answer, your good is better than it becomes your bad. Absolutely. Then Thomas McLean, John Hanson, Elliot Bowen. Yes, Thomas, pull all them out. The original ones. Then they weren't even presidents, they were kings. That's the fucked up part. They were literally fucking kings. You know what I'm saying? And Cyrus Griffin. I got some excellent pictures on him. I'm going to have to put a post up about Cyrus Griffin and motherfucking Arthur St. Clair. Them motherfuckers right there. All these were presidents. They were kings. Exactly. I was referring to there being several so-called presidents before Washington. Oh, it was, yeah, but, you know, Washington was a nigga too. Georgia, Washington Carver, may I please have you step over here? In England, you don't see these names. In Edinburgh, Scotland, and Ireland. Maybe after the 20th century. But before that, they didn't exist. Not when you have real books, real historical books. Then you start realizing, wait a minute. The whitewashing, which was attempted, which can kind of work, but it doesn't get rid of the soul of the individuals and the inherited resources of facts based on their genealogy. But whitewashing was literally the painting over pictures, creating a white nationality, something that never existed in time immemorial, changing the dynamics and making a people great as if they invented shit. Look at all the inventions, right? Go back and look at all the inventions that I've stated, and look at who they said invented them. But all they did was took them and made patents on them so they can get fiat rich. The whole purpose of getting fiat rich in that dynamic, even with gold and silver backed coin, even the ruin hours from the barter system, was so they could stab themselves over, and then they could keep you from being able to access that portal, and they could do what they want with that fake narrative to further subjugate. Am I wrong? If I am, please, everybody point it out. Let me know every crevice and corner, so that way I could take that information and be fluid with it. You know what I mean? A fan of the devil's lettuce, yes. Swarthy, yes. Buddhist was described. Oh yeah, but they got pretty pictures. I already told you, I went to Shaolin Temple and I saw the riddle paintings of one of the Chinese kids says, the French came here a long time, and the story is, and they were trying to scrape off the patina. You gotta remember, patina, in order to get that kind of patina on surfaces made of that stuff, takes thousands of years, not no 1 week. Just like if you get patina, the orange in marble or in sandstone, we're talking about, if not hundreds of thousands, millions of years. So that shows you some of the structures that, you know what I'm saying? If you really pay attention, even to the stalactites and stuff like that. That's why I say Paul Cook is good when it comes to, like, you know, some of the stones and the fact that you can make it now, and that's how we poured and made things. And they were always trying to figure out, why does this have metal in it? Not like the Stonehenge they built to be a different circuit board that they had to make look off. It still generates energy, you know? Especially the usage of hemp. Hell yeah, man, hemp, man, that's our shit. It grew here for a long time. They had to eradicate that when they eradicated our grand forest with trees over 400 feet tall. Trees well over 400 feet. Those might have been the baby ones. People can't imagine it. Malcolm Gold with an intelligent uniform somewhere else. How is that a Confederate hat? Yeah, right, thank you. Battle flag, nothing more. Thank you. And that belongs to us. And there was never a star in the middle. That is not a star, besides. We all know what that is, right? Okay. That was never one in the middle. But a rocket, that's the way they made it. So I'm all right with it. You know what I mean? That flag is a battle flag and nothing more. That's all it was. And it was standing against the incursion of a foreign, when we say foreign, some of y'all think from a foreign land. No, a foreign narrative, a foreign people, not mostly known, but not known. And there were even stories about where they may have came through the walls. See, our people knew about, we migrated from there. I told you, the Chata migrated from the walls through Costa Rica all the way up. All the way up to what they call today Oklahoma and out. But people have a hard time, and that's the reason why they called us the giant killers. And I know y'all have a hard time accepting this. It was nobody else who was giant killing shit, all those made up stories and stuff by the Navajo, this, that, and the Chata were the giant killers, because that's what they were trained for. The bad ones, not the good ones. Well, mostly swore they do really, yeah, mostly are. Yes, that's right. And who were the first people lynched? Well, they had to get the ones who were related to us. The first people lynched were the light-skinned folk. Didn't matter what language they spoke, they were light-skinned of this land. And people have a hard time accepting that. Yet, when I was in medical school and I was proving to people that motherfuckers as dark as midnight blue were birthing in pale-skinned, blonde-haired babies at the 200 a fucking year. 200 a year. Now imagine 200 pale-skinned babies being born a year. That's not including the albinos, all right? All right, or the lepers who are seen pretty clean. Just had to get medically, well, where herbs get cleaned up, all right? Go back 1,000 years with that happening. Now you do the math on that. Some people have a hard time with that math. The reality is they had to even subjugate them because they knew if they separated two people, they could fucking do a whole lot of damage. And that's why I shared that making of the Black America, or whatever the fuck. I shared that book because you can see a lot of things that happen in there, and because they, you know, they're always gonna push certain narratives. But it's good to read this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The mark of Aphex and his people. Aphex, the son of Shem, ancestor ever. Yes. Secure meal, see, but see, y'all know he know. You see what I'm saying? But this is the stuff that is actually based on actual facts. But if you can divide them, and then they killed them. Oh, the first ones lynched were the light-skinned folks. It wasn't niggas. And they lynched just as many Mexicans. That's why it pisses me off with these Mexican motherfuckers. All right, the racist ones born here. They lynched as many, if not more, of them than us. But they killed most of our people, not everybody else's, by flooding them in their sleep, blowing them the fuck up. Oh, you may return to your cities and then blow them the fuck up. You get rid of thousands of people. But they don't tell you about that in those cities that they said had great fires. Oh, we lost a few lives. As far as they're considered, the people of this land were not about lives because they weren't citizens. And why did Martin Luther King say what he did when Malcolm was telling them don't do it? Was integration. Segregation was a short-lived thing, 30 years. It was for destruction, to take over the land during the Reconstruction period. It was still going on, people, even up into the 60s. The Renaissance happened how many times and where? And who are the niggas who were compounded to conflict the people here, to fuck them up, put them in this myriad of defeatism and everything else, of fascism and Marxism. See, that's what the conversation that most people can't have. See, that's kind of a real line. Now there's a lot more involved, all right? But they fucked your world up. A magnificent, and they want you to call yourselves Moors too. The Moors are not our enemies. They were back and forth traveling here for a long time. They helped in the construction of a lot of the world that we all fabricated and put together ourselves to keep the enemy away afar. Oh, y'all don't know about that? Well, that's right. They turned them into myths and spooky boogeymen. The problem is they're actually real. What the fuck do you think of having what do you think having a 10-ton bell ringing in the middle of night or a day, what do you think that would do to those who hide right in front of you? That's why they say They Live is a documentary. Why is it that they say it's a documentary? What is it that they can't hide? Why they have to give you that little bit of tea? That's hard for you to follow because you can't see. I know. It's all right. It's okay. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean. I'm taking rainbows and all the battle flashback. Oh, y'all can't have it. I know that's right. I'm going to lose service, going out in the woods to work. Thank you. All right, millennials, get your work on, hon. Be careful. That's the high check with that tag Moors. Yep, let them know, baby. Yeah, man. It's still going on. Yes, of course. I'm from Greece. Love, what's going on, beloved? I wish you put your name in there so I could pronounce it. Man, I miss Greece. Man, I loved it. That part of it. You know what I'm saying? When they take over the education system, the media source, and take them on, yeah, not at all. Everybody just watched them do it in an 8-year period. Everybody literally watched them do it in an 8-year period. Y'all all got to watch it. So obviously they can do it right in front of you. That's how good it is. But you got to remember there's other things that play into the consortium. Manipulation of light, energy, and everything else. You're giving off energy. They're using it against you. They're using their energy. Well, you don't know what to do. You don't know how to put your energy in. You don't know how to store your energy. You do not know how to facilitate an empty space, all right, and have a real thought. Most of your thoughts are all over the place. But this Rolodex is flipping like a motherfucker. It's like watching them old carnival fucking little flip shows. Seriously. And you see the object moving, but you can't read shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I got to get ready to get myself out of here. Hour and 35 minutes. And I appreciate y'all, man. They keep messing around if they want. It's not a game. And they have enough dumbasses who want to make the dumb mistake. I mean, look at the young man that was working. He wanted to be an FBI. And they sent him to his fucking death. I mean, make it make sense. And then now they're actually alluding on the fact that there was more people involved. Was it meant to be half-assed, haphazard? Or the liberals getting that fucking deliberately fucking stupid? Well, sometimes you walk in a position that you believe you're doing it intentionally when actually it's being made that way, so the illusion is stronger and the delusion is deeper. I mean, they could watch all day. Shit ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, Tara. The internet could be a weapon against us, or a weapon against the oppressors. Depends on how the person uses it. Bada boom, bada fucking bang. That's right. Moors have like 30 different, man, I thought it was, yeah, they got more. I was gonna say, I thought it was more, because I got books, even besides the ones you said, they got all kind of identities and shit. They could be a number of things, even Vikings, and even from this land. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. All right? See y'all a little later. Like I said, I'm gonna go out here and see what's going on, get some things cracking. Probably should wait another hour, because something, I know something. Yeah, I'm gonna get out here. I gotta walk, I gotta make sure. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I usually would play a little music, but I'm just gonna sign off, get my shoes on, and I'm gonna see you guys later. All right, appreciate y'all. Q-Mia had a good one too. I don't know if I reshared it. I watched it. It was like about 3 o'clock when I watched it. I woke up early, so he had a pretty good damn one on. All right, it's like number 9 or 8 to a series of. And if you watch it, go back and check out his other ones as well. Okay. Navi Poet, check out the shit she be doing, it's phenomenal. Original Lone Wolf, he may not have done something recently, but go back and look at what he's put up. Original Ganja, Rando, Illusions of Humanity, he's powerful shit. I like the way he's putting it together. You have a lot of individuals, man. You got guys with music and everything. If you go to Spotify or if you go to SoundCloud, Kiramio, Drop, God King, Louisiana, Omek, fucking, there's a plethora, Mac V. Come on, y'all. There's a whole lot of guys doing a lot of good shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to check them out. There's probably others too. That's why I say subscribe to one of those channels. Check out each of the channels. Appreciate the donations and stuff. Y'all are magnificent. We're gonna get these things. We're gonna get it knocked in the butt. All we're doing in the other world. Okay. The other one you ain't gonna worry about. This one, you could fix it. That means I won't get to see the light shows. You could fix it. I've seen it. But I've seen what happens. Y'all got choices, man. You know it's fucked up to have choices and don't know how to make them. That's pretty fucking pathetic. But I have a little apathy, or empathy. A little empathy. Because you didn't get here on your own. Alright? Appreciate y'all. Ladies. Circle of life. men, that power, you protect it with strength. All right? You see that? The 2 and the 1. You protect that life. All right? And I'll see you all here in a handful of hours, okay? So we can get to read on. I know we didn't do it yesterday. Man. Appreciate you guys, all right?